Always.
It's always something.
Disclaimer. Morning Crankers is not responsible for coffee snorts, keyboard drool, awkward public laughter, spontaneous twerking, or any texts you regret after listening. Side effects may include joy, confusion, and the realization that your sense of humor needs therapy. If symptoms persist, don't call us. We're not that kind of show. Now then, good morning. You half-awake, chaos-loving, life-on-hard mode, champions of Earth. This is Morning Crankers, the show that slaps harder than a grandma with a fly swatter. Jokes are fresh, filters are off, and dignity left the chat hours ago. So grab your caffeine, hug your poor decisions, and brace yourself for the ride. Welcome to Morning Crankers.
Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and Roxy. How are you?
Great.
Yeah, great or just kind of great?
I'm great.
You're great, like Tony Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a wonderful story for everybody today. I actually kind of embarrassed you in public a little bit at the oil change shop.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not apologizing for it, though. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it was fun and it was awesome. And the guy came out, and I'm doing my thing. You want to tell everybody what I was doing at least?
Okay.
Because I was having fun.
Movie?
Apex.
He was jamming out to that song that
Everybody
plays in
going
there.
out of the mind.
Yeah.
Wah! Yeah, that song. Like it gets me pumped up. Like I want to listen to that song before we do every morning crankers.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you like it when I'm dancing. I see you
No,
looking at my
you
butt.
are a goober.
What does a goober do?
That's what you are.
Well, okay, so what does a goober do? I don't think I'm a goober.
Do it in front of the mirror. You'll see.
I do that, and it turns me on.
Oh, my gosh.
No, we were having fun, and so I'm trying to show you. I'm like, everybody's like into this song, and it's made by the Chemical Brothers, and it's on Apex. Everybody getting out of the mind. Can you sing any of it?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, the song is just amazing, and as the actor's sitting there and he's looking, right before that, you remember he was the good guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he does that, and he looks weird, and he goes, "Danger, I thought you liked danger," and then he twists his head just a little bit, like he's got this Hannibal Lecter look to him when he does that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you've got to the end of the song to get as far away from me as possible, and she's like, what the heck is going on? Like, she's just totally doesn't know what's happening. Right. What a great movie. And I really didn't think that I was going to like the movie. How about you?
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was excellent. So out of 10, what would you give that movie?
I'd probably give it a 9, 10.
Yeah, I'm saying 7 3/4.
Okay.
9, 10. If you go even, that's a rookie number.
Oh.
So you can't.
Says who?
Well, it says me.
Yeah, well.
Okay,
that's your opinion.
Well, we have a wonderful show today. We've got some big news. We're exploring options, should I say that, for other hosting sites. We've had a lot of people that have asked us to go on their platform, or at least the network.
Mm-hmm.
And we're actually splitting the network because there's a lot of shows on the network.
Mm-hmm.
There's 11 shows. And now we also have League of Extraordinary Storytellers,
mm-hmm.
which is awesome. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we're taking some of them. And see, here's the thing. There's a war going on AI right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm kind of a purist. I think I'm with the rest of America when it comes to AI. AI is a tool. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And AI can be beneficial for humans. Okay, but I also want to see people protected, like VO people, from stuff like that. So we got a few shows that are way more AI than the others. And we're going to pull those shows and put them in the other network.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's good. I mean, number one, there is nothing more premium than humans telling a story or humans in the narrative or humans explaining things. I mean, AI just can't get there, and it's not there yet. And who knows if it ever will get there. What do you think?
I agree. I don't want the data centers, I don't think we need all that crazy stuff, but
It seems as if, like, every 25 miles, they're trying to put a new data center in somewhere else.
mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem like that?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, in Missouri, Google just announced a data center. They're putting $51 billion into Marshfield, Missouri for a Google data center.
Yeah, not far from us.
Yeah, now they say that it's going to provide good jobs, except what I've seen, and this is just the limited amount that I've looked at it. I'm no expert on this, folks. I'm kind of like the rest of Americans on this. What I see is it eventually drives up electric costs. It uses a lot of valuable water, and it takes up space where eventually you need less and less and less workers. So I don't know if there's a net benefit.
Yeah, I think they're going to tell everybody that there's going to be jobs, and then they're going to start cutting them.
Yeah, and I mean, that very well could be. As a matter of fact, before we get into the national days, I wanted to tell you this. I got an email today, and it says Florida is suing OpenAI. I mean, the state of Florida is suing OpenAI. So it makes you wonder, are other states going to follow that? Do you think?
I wish Missouri would.
It says the artificial intelligence backlash is growing. Americans don't want to see data centers built in their area, and civil suits are seeking damages from AI firms for supposedly harming people's mental health. And even Pope Leo has warned against the technology. Now, I mean, that's pretty strong. And I think you got to be, intelligent here. Every time there's something new, and I'm talking like revolutionary, like electric cars are going to take over the gas. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Except it never happened. And, people don't do enough research to know that the first car ever was electric.
Is there something that these data centers are using that cause like health issues?
Well, I mean, we don't know.
Because the one that's being put in Marshfield, I seen like a ton of comments that said they're going to ruin our health being so close.
Well, there's radiation and there's a lot of electricity. They got to run new power lines. I mean, all of that stuff, for every thing that we do, there's always going to be a reaction. There are consequences for everything you do. Now, I think you got to make it in measured consequences, but there's obviously something. Now, people's mental health because of AI data centers, maybe it's gotten that crazy and they sue for that stuff. I mean, just because you don't like something doesn't mean that it shouldn't happen. However, if there are legitimate reasons, and I don't know if people's mental health can be a legitimate reason anymore when over 40% of the country is on some sort of psychotropic.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, folks, that we're sitting in here in the beautiful studio, Fuzzy Life studio, and I'm looking at Roxy, and she's sitting there. She's got a Mountain Dew, a vape, and she has a blanket over herself.
I'm cold.
How can you be cold? It's 70
freezing.
degrees.
70 degrees.
It's 70 degrees in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect temperature.
No, too cold.
Is that a real vape or a fake vape?
It's not a vape.
What is it?
It's a battery charger.
Oh. Well, it looked like a
Weirdo.
vape. Yeah, well, that stuff causes popcorn lung.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you should be thinking about that. Anyways, it's National Leave the Office Early Day. How come I never get to do? Hans has to sit here breaking his back 18 hours a day in the studio.
Okay.
It's also National Rocky Road Day.
Rocky Road.
Yeah, is Rocky Road one of is it in your top 5 favorite ice creams?
I don't like chocolate, so no.
No, you're definitely weird. It's got chocolate and it's got marshmallows, and according to this Rocky Road, it actually has butterscotch chips. Have you seen that before?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. It's also National Rotisserie Chicken Day.
Yum.
Okay, now we're talking about
I
yard.
like rotisserie chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Do you like yard pimp?
Sure.
I mean, that's what it is. So, yeah, how much do I like chicken?
You don't.
Well, it's not that I don't, because I like chicken better than I do just regular bland pork chops or pork loin.
I like pork loin.
Oh, I mean, I know, because some people like dry meat with no flavor.
I love that.
The only way
it's
you
not
can
dry.
really do a loin that's going to be any good is you got to cut it and then kind of hollow it out a little bit, and then you got to put some beef tallow in it, and then you put a bunch of peppers in it, and then you wrap it in bacon, and then you smoke it. That's literally the only way that you can get enough flavor out of it. Everybody says, "Oh, go get a pork loin. They're so cheap." Well, there's a reason they're cheap, because they taste like crap. Do you agree with that?
I like it.
What do you mean?
I like pork.
We know you like pork, but what I'm saying
Chicken?
is, okay, there's different types of pork. Like, you can't say I like pork because I love bacon.
Well,
Wait,
I like everything.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't like beef liver.
Well, you just said you like everything, and then you turn around and you, okay,
I like pork chops, pork loin.
liver and onions?
No,
Why not?
because
Chicken gizzards?
who wants Who
Why
wants
not?
to eat that? That's for the trash.
No, chicken gizzards are a muscle that are in the gullet that just grind up the corn.
Do you
So they're
eat
a
it?
pure muscle. No, it's yard pimp.
You don't like it because it's what it's for.
No, it's not that I like it or don't like it what it's for. I like chicken if it's deep fried and it tastes like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now,
The bad stuff.
my nephew had me try some Chick-fil-A the other day, and I got, what was that?
Spicy chicken.
Spicy
sandwich.
chicken cheese honey sandwich. It was something, but it was, I'm not going to lie, for a chicken sandwich, it was way up there. It was in the 9s.
They have the best.
No, did you
chicken
notice
strips.
I didn't say it was a 9? Because I listened to Dave Portnoy, and he says that those scores are rookies.
Mm.
So I didn't say it was a 9. I said it's in the 9s.
Mm.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
you're a goof.
Well, it is. It's also International Volkswagen Bus Day.
Hmm.
What do you
I
think?
drive one of those. I like the new ones.
You really do. Why is that?
I just think they look great.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
This week is also National Donut Day.
That's
You're
your
not
favorite
really
day.
Well, I love donuts. I really do. Back when Gred was on the show, we used to do a lot of donut stuff. Like, we would go and we were connoisseurs of donuts. I'm a coffee connoisseur, and, I can teach people about certain things. But when it comes to donuts, I'm probably the leading expert in the world when it comes to donuts.
I
Would
like
you say?
cake donuts. I like the plain donuts, but you like the ones with all the sugar. I also like the
Okay,
maple
hang on.
bacon donuts.
Hang on. It's not just all the sugar, because I am very happy with a really good and well done cherry fritter.
Well, it's still got sugar.
Well, so does an apple.
Yeah, but not like that.
Who says?
I say.
This coming from the person that eats a lot of ice cream.
I do not eat a lot of ice cream.
Oh yeah, where'd you
I
eat last night?
We did have strawberry sundae last night.
Oh, who ate ice cream 2 days before that?
I ate a strawberry fruit popsicle
Yeah, see?
that we talked about on our show. It's fruit.
Well, hang on a second. So how was it? You went and tried it.
It is amazing.
Is that why the box is gone?
The box ain't gone. There's 2 boxes in there.
Oh, so you ate one whole box and left the other one?
No, there's 4 still in the one box.
Okay, well, I
and
got to
there's a
try
full
it.
box.
For the people.
Try
It's,
it.
June 4th is also National Cheese Day. Now we're talking. We're into something here.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of cheese?
Mm,
Famunda?
no. That's yours.
No, I'm a cheddar cheese fan. I am a huge cheddar cheese fan. It doesn't matter if it's yellow, if it's white. It doesn't matter to me.
I like cheese curds in general. Like, that's one of my favorites. So whatever cheese curd you give me, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, cheese curds are pretty good. I mean, you can't Have you ever had a bad cheese curd? I guess is the correct way to say it.
Mm-mm.
What,
I
what,
like the fresh ones where they're warm and squeaky and yummy.
okay, I do too. Now, would you rather have that or would you rather have a batter fried cheese curd?
Mm. I think that.
Yeah, I am probably into batter fried cheese curds, and then you can go further than that. You can go beer battered cheese curds, which I'm probably going to lean towards more than anything.
My favorite is the Fair deep fried cheese curds.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah, well, it is pretty awesome. Again, if you just stumbled in and you don't know where you're at, you're listening to Morning Crankers with Hans and Roxy, and we're talking about, everything that's important and nothing that's not, but nothing that's that big, right?
Right.
We were talking earlier. We got a lot of stuff happening and going and doing, and we're looking. Well, we were approached by a couple other hosts that want to do this, but they wanted a little bit more, like, like they want more segments.
Mm-hmm.
They want a little bit more evergreen stuff, stuff that we've talked about and done. And, we've just been kind of flying by the seat of our pants here doing this stuff because that's the way we like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually kind of excited about it. Are you?
Yes.
How excited?
I'm excited. Something new. Something fun.
Well, it's fun, and you get to do different things. But we have a couple segments that I absolutely love doing, and I've got a question for you. Did you see in Florida that we had a couple doing some crazy crap again?
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? I had to do it again. I just had to.
The dog poop trail?
No, not the dog poop trail. There's another couple from Florida that decided that it would be a great idea for them to try to fake a lottery ticket
Yeah.
for $1 million.
Yep.
And they went in and they're both facing felonies now. But how is it that we just keep getting these stories out of Florida, just one after another, after another, after another?
I don't know.
How
A
is
lot
it?
of stuff happens there, I guess. Some stupid people.
Well, but how can there be that many in one spot?
You'd have to ask them.
Well, no, I'm asking you. I mean, we're the ones that are supposed to be, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but it always seems to be Florida.
It does.
Maybe the heat is getting to the people's brain.
It's got to be something. I don't know what it is. But then we also, we have another teen burglar. Okay, I you know me, I'm very kind of particular about what my shoes are like.
Mm-hmm.
This is the headline. This is a New York Post article, for crying out loud. It says, teen burglar foiled after leaving behind a trail of dog poop footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Adobe burglar was caught after leaving dog poop footprints behind at a crime scene. Brian Harold, 20, was foiled after the distinctive marked muck was left at a home he was trying to burglarize. The dozy crook has now avoided jail after he admitted a spree of crimes, including attempted burglary, 2 thefts from motor vehicles, another theft, and 3 counts of vehicle interference at Carlisle Crown Court. When police caught up with the 19-year-old, he was wearing the same shoes he had been wearing when he left the dog poo footprint.
I thought he was 20.
Yeah, that's what he said. 20 up there and then 19.
Oh. So he must have been 19 when he started doing the crime.
He's 20 now and he was 19 when he did it.
Dumb.
But, I mean, do you think he even bothered to wash his shoes?
Probably not.
I mean, this kid stole a nail gun, a cordless drill, and a charger worth $795.44. You know what I mean? It just sounds like opportunist.
Dumb.
Yeah, well,
I say get a job, buy your own stuff.
I would say his attitude stinks, just like his shoes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, it does get to me. It bothers me just a little bit that people are like that. Then I want to shift this to the Associated Press. I don't know if you saw this, but it says videos showing groups of people entering New York City sewers at night baffle residents and the police and investigators. What do you think of that?
Yeah, what are they doing in a sewer?
Yeah. Like I said, this is not some crazy fringe website. This is the Associated Press. It says mole people, crocodile catchers, Mario Brothers. A series of bizarre sightings of people popping in and out of New York City's vast subterranean sewer system has the city wondering what exactly is going on, with police actually now probing the underground mystery. Security cameras have recorded at least 3 nighttime instances where big groups of people entered or exited the sewer tunnels via maintenance holes on streets in Brooklyn and Queens. Some of them wore headlamps and carried what appeared to be shovels and other tools. One narrowly missed getting run over by a vehicle as they pulled themselves out of the ground. So what could be under there?
Sounds a little crazy to me. They're carrying shovels.
Shovels.
Maybe they're
and
hiding
pickaxe.
drugs or
Well, these look like
bodies or
regular people.
something.
I mean, it could. I mean, if you're in Vegas, there's a whole world underneath Vegas that people don't know about. But here, these people are going. I mean, is this the new level of explorer in America? What do you think this is?
I don't know, but I would not be exploring a sewer.
Yeah, well, there's more than sewers down there. I'm sure there's underground cities down there that we don't know about. And maybe we're just back to the point because, people are sick and tired of being broke, that they're trying to break into banks from underneath the ground like you'd see in a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, but don't you think that police or, the mayor or somebody would know if there was an underground city?
Well, they probably do, but would they want to admit it because of the political implications about something like that? Like if you got people living down there, you know that there's electric being pulled from them, and, what are you going to say? Well, who's paying for that? Well, the taxpayers are paying for that. Are they going to come out and say that that's real? Like how many times have we seen politicians hide stuff because they don't want us to know something, or simply they don't want to look bad?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that is the reason. I'm just saying that's probably the most plausible, especially if you look at the last 5 decades in places like New York City or L.A. or, like Tent City in L.A. or what happened in Denver with the gang takeovers of apartment complexes. Nobody wants to admit that it's actually going on until it's too late, and then everybody gets absolved of their crimes no matter what. Doesn't matter. Two wings of the same bird in our political system. The people that actually do really, really nasty, dirty crimes never seem to pay the price.
Yeah.
I listened to Thomas Massey, love him or hate him, from Kentucky. He's the one that is going to be out of a job here coming up soon. But he said he was going to start releasing the names of billionaires that were doing naughty stuff with Epstein because the Department of Justice won't release their names.
Yeah. I've not heard. I try and keep that out of my brain. Yeah.
Well, it's like this, like what we're talking about. I don't know. It does bother me. It does get to me. And I do think about it, even though I don't want to think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have heard some really, really weird stuff. What people are selling. Like, did you see the article the other day? That woman from Montana, she was selling Montana air in jars.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, and like she was making really good money. I think she was getting $19.99 for a jar of Montana air.
Who would buy that? You got to be stupid to buy something like that.
Okay, well, so how about this? How about an OnlyFans model that wore her underwear for 5 days that they're spending $9,000-$10,000 on?
Yeah, that's gross.
Really disgusting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got another one. I don't know if this one is as much gross, I'm talking about, as the other one, but I want you to tell me what you think. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is odditycentral.com, and it is cosplay models shock the internet and people by selling fresh foot juice at a California anime festival.
Ew.
It says one of the highlights of this year's Fanime Con in San Jose was the female cosplayers selling glasses of fruit juice steeped in their own foot sweat.
Ew.
So what kind of people are we living around?
Yeah, a bunch of weirdos.
Okay, I've seen some weird stuff. I mean, people buy foot pics and they got foot fetishes and they got everything else. Well, what type of person? I mean, this is somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, somebody's grandpa, somebody's dad, somebody's mom, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to buy fresh foot juice?
Somebody that's nasty.
But, I mean, think about if you did buy this fresh foot juice and you started a club and you brought this foot juice and you were making drinks, come up with the name of a drink that you would sell there.
I don't know.
So I'd make a great big pineapple drink, and I would pour some of that juice in there with pineapple, maybe a little bit of watermelon juice, and I would say it was the foot fungus chamungus.
Yuck.
The foot fungus chamungus.
I wouldn't even participate in that type of stuff.
No, but if you had to, I mean, come on, have a little bit of fun. If you had to make a drink and you had to use this cosplay model's foot juice, what would it be?
Wait, what did you say yours is?
Mine is foot fungus chamungus, and it'd have a big piece of pineapple slammed down in there. It'd be like a Bloody Mary have you seen with the celery and the bacon and all that stuff sticking out of it? It'd be like that, but it would be called the foot fungus chamungus drink.
I'd probably have to call it something like rigor mortis or something.
Rigor mortis pineapple?
No, rigor mortis fruit punch or something like that.
Yeah, well, that will work. I don't know. It was $10 to $15 a cup.
Ew.
And get this. They had two great big coolers, okay? And they basically what they did was they had different of these cosplay models stick their feet in there and kick them around for an hour. And they sold out of both. They sold out of that one cup at a time. They sold out of it all within 1 hour.
Well, those people don't look too...
Yeah, well, I mean,
don't
hey,
know.
if you're one of those people that would buy foot juice or have a foot fetish or whatever, or if you're the type of person that would enjoy a foot fungus chamungus or rigor mortis toe,
rigor mortis fruit punch.
from a rigor mortis fruit punch,
Rigor mortis toe.
like instead of a slippery nipple, you could make like a slippery pinky toe. You know what I mean? Like the Pinky Toe Express. It'd be something like that. But if you're one of those people, we want to hear from you at morningcrankers@gmail.com. You can address it to Foxy. You can address it to me.
Toenail stew.
Toenail stew. I mean, there's a lot of places that you could go with this. But it just doesn't make sense to me. And, I would like to think that we're progressing as a society. I'm talking about humans in general. But I think that we're actually going backwards. What do you think?
I think we're going backwards, too. I think that some people just have lost their minds.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt that people are losing their minds. But something that I wanted to bring up that I haven't lost my mind on was when we lived up in the land of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The kingdom of the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we lived up there, we lived down in a town around Madison, Wisconsin.
Yep.
And we were at our home one day, and it sounded like a helicopter was hovering above our house. It shook our house. You remember that?
Yep.
And like everybody came outside, like what's going on? And then on the nightly news that night, the local news stations in Madison were like, yeah, there's great big booming, rolling thunder sound happened in the local area. And it's like, okay, well, we're 50 miles from you, and yet we felt it and we heard it. And it was like a 60-mile circle of Madison heard this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we never did get any explanation. They go, well, it wasn't an earthquake. And it wasn't people fighting wars underground. And, it wasn't any. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they said it wasn't electric, the boxes blowing or anything like that.
So check this out. May 29th, 2026, mysterious rolling sonic boom rattled South Carolina counties.
Yeah, I seen that it shattered the windows out of a guy's basement windows.
Yeah,
Like
the experts have said that it was a suspected earthquake that rattled portions of South Carolina, but there was no earthquake. It was a sonic boom of unknown origins. So what I'm asking is, being that we're in the area that we're in for science, and I'm talking about the time of age, we're in 2026.
Yep.
I mean, they have found stuff that just baffles your mind. And yet in South Carolina and Wisconsin, if you actually start looking, this phenomenon has been going on all over North America, in Mexico, in Canada, in the U.S., and they just can't figure it out. I'm going to call a big bullshit. What do you think? Are you?
Yeah, I think they know what it is.
Well, which that all brings me to this, I don't even know what I want to call it, this new movie. Okay, if you listen to the conspiracy theorists, what they tell you is, the aliens and the people in charge and the, all those things, that they have to tell you things and they do it through the movies. So we've already seen and we should know what's coming. Have you heard that argument?
Yeah.
Okay. Steven Spielberg has a new film coming out on June 12th. Okay. Now, we know what Donald Trump has been saying, and we've heard Thomas Massey, and we've heard Elon Musk, and we've heard all these other people talking about the disclosure of the alien files and of all. I mean, there is a ton of different files, MK Ultra, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
So do you believe in the movie theory that they have to disclose things to us?
I don't think it should have to be disclosed through a movie.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. But what they're saying is the powers that be, the powers that we don't know exist according to them,
Yeah.
say that they have to use Hollywood and movies and songs and things like that to bring out to us and tell us the truth.
Well, I believe that The Simpsons do.
Okay, well, I think there's a lot of people that believe that. So we have somebody like Steven Spielberg, who's known for a lot of movies that were very, very eye-opening, shall we say? Okay.
Yeah.
June 12th, he has a movie coming out called Disclosure Day. It's an upcoming American science fiction film directed by Steven Spielberg from a screenplay by David Koepp, based on a story by Spielberg. The film stars Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, and Coleman Domingo. In April 2024, it was reported that Spielberg's next project would be a UFO film, with Koepp writing the screenplay. Within the next few months, Universal Pictures was announced as distributor, and Blunt was cast in the lead role. Filming took place from February to May of 2025 in New York, New Jersey, and Atlanta. Disclosure Day is scheduled to be released in the United States on June 12th, 2026 by Universal Pictures. Now, I'm telling you, to me, this just seems, It says, as a massive government conspiracy unravels, a targeted whistleblower races against time to bring about the extraordinary event that will change human history forever, the day of ultimate alien disclosure.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a timing thing here? Like, is Trump, I mean, they already released some files with some videos.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody's ever going to get arrested for anything.
Well, I mean, you're talking about the Epstein files. I'm just talking about, okay, now they're telling us, yes, something exists. We don't know exactly what it is, but we've been lying to you this whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Does that bother you as I'm not talking about as an American citizen, because I think most Americans are bothered just because of the weight and the gravity over the last 5 decades of bullshit stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But does it bother you as a global human to know that governments around the world have been hiding stuff like that from us.
Yeah. Our governments are.
Yeah, and I like how you said that governments, like plural, like
Mhm.
is there a government out there that's actually really good for the people, that's honest
No,
with the people?
never.
Or do they white glove them or just lie to them? Because I've heard people talk about this before. Well, we couldn't put out the alien files before. We couldn't show the weird stuff that happened in space or the stuff coming out of the ocean. We couldn't show any of that stuff because we didn't know if the public could handle it.
Yeah. There's always an excuse.
Well, there is. But then the critical thinking side of me kicks in. And I think about, okay, we were just talking about people that were buying foot juice from cosplay models.
If they can't handle it, well, too bad for them.
See, I always said, if you can't run with the big dogs,
Stay on the porch.
stay on the porch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like that Kurt Russell thing in me going, from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that show?
Yes.
Well, if it's raining on a stormy, blowing night, remember when he said that?
Yeah.
Just do what Jack Burton does. Say, what the hell? Yeah, I mean, that's the way that I feel. Anyways, I feel bad for this girl as well. This girl goes in and there's a botched operation, okay? And she can't even close her eyes due to the botched operation. But now she actually has to pay the surgeon for defamation because she talked bad about the surgeon.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you think of that?
I think these judges are ridiculous.
Well, this is in China.
I know, but they still have judges.
This poor girl couldn't close her eyes when she went to sleep because of how bad this was.
Yeah.
And then she complained. She told her friends, she told her family. And I think that's any response for any gal or lady that gets, any sort of whatever this is, Botox or cutting or lifting or, I mean, because now they got it. You can make your butt bigger. You can lift your butt if you want. You can make your butt smaller. I mean, you can do anything you want with your butt, your face, your boobs. I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now again, we come back to this. I just didn't feel right unless I had a breast augmentation. Is that mental health issues?
I think it's a lot of confidence issues. Like, who cares what people think?
Well, that's the way they should think, but obviously they do care what people think if they got to go get that done. And I'm talking about any part of your body.
Yeah.
I mean, is there golfers out there that say, I really lack confidence because I don't have long enough toes to really get into the dirt to hit the ball in?
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. I don't think that there's anybody out there.
I think it is crazy.
Yeah, the whole world has gone nuts. It literally.
For sure.
Now, speaking of that, this is kind of the last thing before we go. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on. But they made a car now at the University of Utah, and it's an experimental vehicle, but it is capable of traveling 2,150 miles on one single gallon of fuel.
Gosh, wouldn't that be nice?
What do you think of that? 1 gallon of fuel, 2,150 miles. And they say it's because it's got this shape. It's, it kind of looks like a TV remote, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's high.
Yeah, well, that's...
And air goes right through underneath.
Air goes underneath and lifts it up a little bit, and you're floating on air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people think that this is crazy, and it's, look at the technology. But is it really that good?
I don't know. If it can get that good a gas mileage, I'd buy one.
Well, go look at
the gas prices.
Yeah, but this really isn't anything new. It's just a little bit of physics.
How many does it seat?
I guarantee it's only one.
Invest in it.
No, but here's the thing. You can go over to other countries that have electromagnetic propulsion systems on trains that if you actually figured out the equations through physics on what it's carrying versus what this is, those trains do better than this. So to me, it's like, look at this. This is a really, really big one, man.
Who wants to drive on a train, though? I'd rather drive myself.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. But if you haven't lost faith in humanity yet, there is a 26-year-old Polish woman who couldn't afford to go to the people that the Chinese lady did that couldn't close her eyes forever. So she decided to inject her face with unsanctioned silicone beauty paste, and she is now unrecognizable. What do you think? Well, yeah, I mean, she looks like she got beat up.
She does look like she got beat up. She also looks like a cartoon character.
A little bit, a little bit. And I feel bad, but here's the point, folks. Don't be dumb.
True.
Can I say it any clearer than that? Just don't be stupid.
Yeah.
If you're going to do stupid stuff and you want to play stupid games, get ready to win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
So, lady, you're the winner today for our stupidest person. I'm sorry that you stuck your face with a bunch of needles with stuff that wasn't approved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is what it is. Folks, we're not going anywhere. We will always be right where you are to listen to us wherever you want to listen to us. I mean, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we're on iHeartRadio, we're on Podchaser, Pandora. I really don't know any place that we're not on. Do you?
No. You just type in Morning Crankers and you'll find us.
Yeah, Morning Crankers, comedy show, most popular comedy
Our
show in
website.
America. I mean, just a bunch of this stuff comes up and it goes, and it is what it is. But don't be stupid. Be a Morning Cranker.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. I love you. My name is Hans.
And I am Roxy.
Well, it's Hans and Roxy saying thanks for your ears. We've been sipping hot gossip, stirring up your day here. From the what were they thinking to the pop chart queens. We poked at all the headlines and the weird in between. Morning crackers, we're clocking out. Left lines deeper than the daily drought. Dumb crooks, strange looks, tales so absurd. We turned your daily chaos to a four-letter word. Fun. Morning crankers. Last joke of the show. Till the sun comes back, we'll be ready to go. We had the oddball neighbors and the viral train wrecks. The hold my coffee heroes with the rubberneck checks. If the world's gone sideways, honey, don't lose heart. We're roasted in the morning like a brand new start. Morning crankers. We're clocking out. Left tracks tangled with your daily doubt. Dumb crooks, strange looks, tales so bizarre. We parked them in your brain like a late night bar. Morning crankers. That's our cue. Till the next hot mess, we'll be laughing with you. So it's bye from Hands and a wink from Rock. Stuff your week in a suitcase, toss it out with the socks. When life gets too serious, you know where to go. Back to Morning Crankers for the end of the show.